Hello everybody, my name is Sleepy Rain or whatever the hell you want to call me, and I am live with a chill little art stream today. We're just going to be hanging out and I'm going to be working on some art for Circus of Dreams. So please have a seat and chill and hang. There we go. I just need a quick minute to post my link, let people know what I'm doing around here. I am Sleepy, and I should be having more folks joining me as the night goes on, at least one other person. Couldn't have Circus of Dreams proper like we normally have every other Wednesday. So I thought it would be fun if I worked on, the art for the boss that everyone's gonna be fighting. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Oh my goodness! Hallow, thank you for the subscription. You scared the hell out of me. Hi, Hallow. Hi, Pastry. I'm glad y'all like the Noebi sketch. She's a freak. I'm sorry, I was typing stuff up so I didn't even see chat. You did jump scare me. I honest to God jumped. Y'all were on top of it. I know I'm kind of late. I took a nap. I'm so sorry. And then I'm gonna copy the link, and then I'm gonna shove the link in a bunch of places, and then I'm actually gonna start drawing. Honestly, this line art, or this sketch is so, Oh, I see. That's why you two are here. Early. Tryhards, the lot of you. Boop. Oops. Hello, welcome to the rest of my kit. I forgot I drew a teeny tiny Casanova. I accidentally zoomed out, but honestly it was worth it just so everyone could see the teeny tiny Casanova. Ooh, might have to turn my AC on because it is freaking warm in here today. Thank you, MK Diamond. It's supposed to be creepy. Creepy and ooky spooky. Almost done. But yeah, I could do, a cleaner sketch, but I don't hate myself. So, I'm not going to. Yep. I'm just gonna stick with, what I got here. That is way too big. There we go. Oh, it's not a ventilator. That's a furnace. It's kind of hard to tell, but it's a furnace with a big lock on it. Because remember the whole thing that, the fear of having things taken from you is it will print out, you know, it films your memories, basically, and then prints them out and burns them. and you forget. Well, I know that's why you remember, but in case we got folks in chat who don't, or people who are watching the VOD. Yeah, aperture eye was a good choice, because I was like, just having the big eye isn't freaky enough. I gotta make this worse somehow. Oh, because, why do I inflict such pain upon the Vlorbos? Because it looks sick. Because my art has 2 modes, and that's cute and adorable, and, absolute nightmare. And I don't get to show off absolute nightmare enough. I have a little, but I need to be able to do it more. I'm just gonna line taper as I go through so I don't have to do it later. Arguably, I can't tell if this is making more work for me or less work. But she's full of little details that are gonna suck to draw. All of them are. I actually have another, one all sketched out. I have the not Dariel all sketched out. So if for some reason I just, like, really don't want to work on this anymore, I could also swap over to that, in theory. Even though I don't need that. Also, every DM's different. You don't gotta inflict your little guys with torture. I just like doing it, because I'm a freak. But I've run some more lighthearted campaigns. Like, I actually ran a campaign in Rivenera, the world that Circus takes place on. That was really lighthearted. It was called Weekend Game. I've talked about it a couple of times. And that was very silly. I didn't really torture anyone in that. One of my players still managed to end up kind of tortured, but, that was more so actions they took. And then the other, player got to experience having their girl... Well, actually, it happened in both games. In both games, someone ended up marrying... Christ. Romancing the girl who was secretly being mind-controlled into being a bad guy. It was great. Weirdly enough, that was a game that I ran for Juno and Bubbly, but I didn't run for B, because B was in a different campaign at the time. It was fun. It was a little, it was very Monster of the Week, without, like, being the system Monster of the Week. I get that. I really want to be a player in more things. Because I have Crooked Moon coming up. I'm a part of a game called EQ2, Epiphany Quest 2. And then I'm a part of 2 Waterdeep games, one of which plays super infrequently, and the other is literally just coming back from a hiatus. Don't ask how I ended up in 2, it's just one of those circumstantial things. But I want to play in more. I miss being in weekly D&D games. I used to be in a whole bunch. There was basically a time in my life where I was basically in a D&D game every day of the week. Sorry, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze, but I can't. That was hell on my schedule, and I would not suggest it. But it was amazing while it lasted. It was also before I streamed or anything like that. Aw, you're gonna be joining a D&D club? That's delightful. I wish you good players. Is she a good table dynamic? One of these days I'll get one of those little artist gloves. I used to have one, because I like super drag my wrist, not my wrist, like the side of my hand on my tablet, and it's a bad habit. What? Hello? There we go. There we go. I'm glad to see streams holding up well. I was a little worried because my Wi-Fi looked like it was maybe being a little fucky-wucky during the stream, or before stream when I was setting up. So I swapped some network and did some troubleshooting, and it seems good. Knock on wood, I guess. Solid chance I say that and then like everything catches on fire. God, weird side tangent, but it's because I like just, I swear. Oh, I hit the opacity layer with my fucking thumb. Good job. Yeah, I use a screen tablet, so it's like super sensitive. Realistically, this would be creepier if I was using a thinner line art brush. But I don't wanna. And it would also take longer. And also, I don't need it to look that scary. It's unsettling enough. This is definitely going to be one of those arts that you just cheat at for certain things. Like, I think for all the detailing on the various screws, I'm just gonna lower the opacity on them. Hello. It's a Beavis17. Adjust some stuff because I made myself bigger. Everyone say hi to B. B say hi to everyone.
Hi.
How you feeling?
I'm about to join Twitch to see the chat, so soon to be known masses. Hi Chimera, hi Pastry.
Howl's also hanging around. There you go. Streaming my screen now for you. Thank you for the subscription, also, B.
Yeah, it's my monthly.
Well, the monthly means a lot. It always does. Actually, she does not need the other ear. She looks weird with it. Maybe I could futz with it later, but it's a later issue. So I totally just started drawing the sandal and forgot. 19 years? Did I say 19 years instead of 19 months?
You might have. Which is funny because you did, like, call it a monthly, you know?
I don't know, fam. I'm so tired. Chat, I did adulting. I'm doing adulting. I'm being an adult, and I hate it. I have a job interview tomorrow. Because I want to get a new job. No, you said 19 years? Okay. Who wants 19 years of me streaming? That would be impressive, I think.
10,000 years.
Got stuck in traffic for over an hour today? That sucks. I've been there. What does what mean? Adulting? Means applying for a new job, because mine pays like ass. And I deserve better. Even if I don't want to, because I kind of like my job, but I also hate my job. God, I got so messy with this very, like, particular part of the sketch. Thank you with the good luck for the job interview. I thought I was gonna have to drive 40 minutes for it. I don't. I only have to drive a half hour. I can't talk. I'm very tired. Aforementioned nap. Pre-stream nap. I might be going back to community college is the thing. Depending on if I can manage to get a new job in a reasonable amount of time is really gonna depend it, but I might go back to college for a social work degree, as I like helping people. And that would be fun. And, community college is free in the state of Massachusetts, so there's no real reason for me not to go. Since I'm interested in a social work degree, which I think is not too terribly long of a program. It's one that I know the community. Starting at Bunker Hill, I was probably going to go back to Massasoit, which is where I did a semester before, just because it's nearby. I don't know, though. I'm gonna weigh my options. I filled out my FAFSA forms just in case. Ugh. Massasoit is, honest to God, like, part of the reason I'm here today. That's because where I met the... It is the place in which I met the people who started the string of me ending up where I am today. Oh, yeah. I don't want to dox myself, but I live relatively nearby. Gotta draw these fucking ruffles. That made me think about the potato chip. Or as my grandma on my dad's side would say, potato chip. She calls them potatoes. It's honestly adorable.
Love a potato.
Would you like a potato? Chat, would you like a Peto.
Can I interest you in a rat?
Me casting Scorching Rat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Definitely helps that I have a car, so in theory I can go anywhere that is, within like a reasonable drivable distance. There's also a chance I could go to state college. Which at that point, can I in Bridgewater? But I don't know if Bridgewater has a option for your social work. I know that they have an option for psych, though. I've heard they have a very good psych program. Oh yeah, I gotta taper my lines. Duh. Me commits to doing something. Also me forgets to, like, actually do it. Fuck it. Let's just merge these layers early. We're in a lawless fucking land. We're playing dangerously. It's not like I'm coloring this line art, so it's not gonna matter.
Who's going to stop you?
I also still have a lot of Pell Grant money left, because, it's almost like when you only have, like, one parent, and you don't make a lot of money, and said parent doesn't make a ton of money, the state likes to give you more money. Because the state goes, wow, your life's really sad. You need some help, bestie?
Don't say I'm like that.
Biba17, as my good, wonderful friend, as a man I trust and would take a bullet for, would you not say my life is sad?
I wouldn't want to. You mistake fact with want here. I
That's
don't
fair.
wanna.
Listen, I'm riding the high of being, like, weirdly validated. I went to a very sad family event this weekend, and my uncle, who's not really my uncle, who's my godfather, was just like, wow, your family's really tragic. And it was, like, one of the most validating things I've ever heard, to just, like, have someone out of pocket just fucking say that to me. I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. This is a freeing moment. I'm not crazy. Well, I might still be a little crazy. But, like...
Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber room with rats, and rats made me...
I'm about to commit a hate crime.
Because I did the copy pasta?
Yeah. Don't worry,
That's
it'll be
fair.
a gay one.
That's cool. You know, I'm chill with that.
Gay on gay violence. I was gonna come up with a pun, but I couldn't think of one. Kicks you in the dick. There's not enough fucking getting hit in the dick humor anymore. I know it's low-bow humor. No, for real. You know how it just, like, doesn't exist anymore? Like, it used to be everywhere. All your fucking 2000s
No, you're
movies.
right.
And, like, listen, I think, like, yeah, it was getting kind of overused. But I think a dude getting hit in the schmeenus, that's funny. I'm sorry. Anybody getting hit in the schmeenus. If you're a schmeenus haver, getting hit in the schmeen, that's funny. Obviously, you can't overuse it. You gotta pick your battles. You gotta hit your schmeen.
You gotta. You just gotta.
You gotta have my vape.
You gotta. I cannot rip off that.
Can't riff off the Reaper? The Reefer? The fucking... I don't know, man. Oh.
Do we need to bring back Mickey's Dick Smash? Oh, hello, what?
B, do you not know about Mickey's Dick Smasher?
No.
It's a big ride, and it's 2 roller coasters, and you sit in the middle of it with your little pee-pee wee-wee hanging out, and then the 2 roller coaster carts slam into it. Google it. Trust me. Google it. Google it.
Incognito tab open.
You don't need an incognito tab. If something actually, like, nasty shows up, then I will apologize. Then I will, like, I don't know, gift a sub or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you see,
Okay.
you see in the meme?
Yeah.
These fingers are not even,
True,
and I
because
do not
we
give a
played
shit.
each
I have, like,
other.
4 fucking arms to draw.
Oh.
You thinking about it?
Yeah. Someone made a parody of. Someone made a Defunct Land parody of the Smasher.
I love introducing my friend. Put it under spoiler bars, and you can post it in my server, and just say, I mean, it's not really NSFW. It's a stick man.
Content warning. Ow.
Content warning, stickman peepee. That's safe. That won't get me canceled on Twitter.com. One,
Wait, this one doesn't even have the stick man.
3. Oh, then yeah, post that shit clear. We in the clear.
I need to but yes, I found a Defunct Land parody video, which I'm also going to link. Because I've also fallen down a couple Defunct Land rabbit holes in my time.
I love Defunct Land. Remember the little, like, children's city thing? Didn't Juno do that when he was younger?
I think so.
It's crazy to me. My ass just went to act. I thought that was you for a second. Apparently the person who designed the Dick Smasher designed some of the Deltarune Chapter 2 enemies. That's amazing. I, like, feel like I was vaguely aware of this knowledge, but I'm glad to be reminded. It's the little details that matter.
I love just replying to a post that Fennec made in the server with just Servine.
Servine.
Also, due to one homie's vacation, I am thinking about Epic Universe a lot.
I want to go. I want to
also
meet
wanna
Igor
go.
before they get rid of him because people don't know how to act.
Yeah. I want to pet a dragon before the animatronics get, like, old and broken.
And that just adds to the charm. You could be the bite of 87. See, Sadie gets it.
Toothless Bite of 87's me live on camera, Twitch content.
Can you hear me, Sadie? Can you hear me, Sadie? Bite me! Bite Beaver 17! Bite him right now, Sadie! Bite him! Yeah! Bite him, Sadie! I can hear her responding.
She want French fry.
I just think it's really funny that we can hear her. Like she was like
she's very
actually
loud because
responding.
Yeah. She is very loud today because she wants French fry.
Is she gonna get French fry?
I've been giving her quite a lot of French fry.
Oh, she's greedy. Her greed sickens me.
She sees that I have a French fry, and she demands a text on every fry, individually.
That's so rude.
Chat, I'm gonna tell you a really funny story because it came up today. So way back in the day, one of my first projects I ever did was a D&D podcast. And don't go looking for it, but if you did, you would see that most of the reviews are very nice. Very forgiving of the fact that we are first-time players in DM, you know?
Yeah.
The one negative review that we ever got, the first words of the review, upon seeing it, made several of my friends at the time go, their argument's invalid. And it was, the first thing they said was, put your dog away.
It's so mean. You can't control the dog. That dog's a part of the cast at that point.
Yeah. They then did the thing, which was actually the real reason their argument wasn't good. They did not, in fact, leave a review of what we did. They instead said, we could be watching Critical Role.
Oh, that is the real reason why they're invalid, actually. Chat, you can never compare me to Critical Role. I've never fucking seen it. I tried watching it one summer when I was younger, but the thing was I was going in the pool a lot, so I couldn't really listen to it, because I was too busy, you know, swimming in the pool. How the fuck am I... How the hell did I draw these fingers? They need an extra joint for the way I drew them. Or... Oh wait, actually I can... There we go. It's not cheating when the anatomy doesn't have to make sense, because the anatomy is a lie anyway. Aww. Although I will say, Matthew Mercer, if you ever would like to collaborate, you know, my door is open.
Two things can coexist. One, it is not Critical Role's fault that the modern era of D&D has leaned more narrative, etc., etc. To blame it entirely on the head of one Matthew Mercer is incredibly disingenuous, and honestly, really a detriment to a lot of other people. You know? Like, to blame that group of people for doing their thing when the landscape around them shifted to match them isn't very fair, I feel. You know?
Yeah.
Matt Mercer is not responsible for your home DM being a meanie about, like, you guys roleplay too much. It's just like Critical Role and it's ruining the... Like, real arguments I've seen on the... So, like, that's not CR's fault. Counterpoint. It's funny to blame... So long as it's funny, then blaming Matt Mercer specific is funny.
As long
Case
as you're
in
doing
point,
it for
the Joe
bit.
Cat video. Yeah. Case in point, the Joe Cat video. The Joe Cat video is hilarious.
Yeah, some of this anatomy is just a lie, I'm realizing. And I don't care.
To answer your question, Pastry Puff, it's mostly older heads who want to play more of a dungeon crawl experience that's less narrative centric and more like, you know, traditional fantasy beat 'em up. And that's well and good. It's not to say that that shouldn't exist. The bigger issue has nothing to do with the quote-unquote modern era of D&D just wanting to be Critical Role, and just that DMs need to specify what kind of game they're running.
I've gotten in trouble for role-playing too much before.
Yeah.
It was for a show, too, which is the crazier part.
Oh, that is weird. But I'm based, though. The issue is not blaming any specific aspect of the fandom or culture for doing so. It is that you, the DM, need to specify what kind of game you are running and give that expectation to your players in the beginning, so that way they know what to expect out of your game, and if they want to be in a game like that. There are many people who blame Critical Role for many things that are not their fault, and it is very sad.
Sorry, I was getting real into drawing line art. I
No,
still
good.
love that story because it gave me it was like it sucked. It was so bad for me. But I kind of just have to look back on it as a wild story because the important context is I used to be in a D&D stream with two people I don't interact with anymore. Tyler and my friend Lucio. And the thing about this D&D show is that Lucio's a bit quiet. Tyler, depending on the character he was playing, as everyone had two characters, would be on the quieter side. And the other player was kind of hit and miss, depending on the day. And you guys have seen me play characters like Casanova. You know I am a yappy yapper. B has played a lot of D&D with me. He knows I'm a yappy yapper. It's what I bring to the table.
Yes.
But I have
With all the love
always...
in the world, if there was a game that didn't...
There you go.
Sorry. I was gonna say, I know this about you. If there was a game where I specifically didn't want yappy yapping, I would tell you that it's not your kind of game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's not even a diss. That's just knowing your friends and their likes.
And in this episode, not in that episode, sorry, I'm talking out of order. I have something I do when I play D&D of any kind, but especially on shows. I have an internal timer. Because I get very self-conscious about how much I'm talking. Shock of shocks, the Twitch streamer is actually aware of how annoying they are at times. And so I will do a countdown. I will, in my head, silently count down from 5 or 3, depending on the flow of the scene. And if no one has spoken up to continue the conversation by the time I, hit the end of the countdown, then I will chime in. We are in a scenario where we are having dinner, trying to recruit Tyler's character to our party. Lucio was not playing a character, Lucio was playing an NPC. So it's Tyler and Lucio and me and the other person. And I'm lying about my identity, even though the DM bullshitted a way for us to have to speak the truth. Because at Olive Gear, you tell the truth. There's just the constant zone of truth. You can't lie. Whatever. They're not even the problem. Even if it was forced. And I'm doing my countdown thing. Because, it's awkward. Because Tyler's playing a character who doesn't know us, doesn't want to talk to us, and is being recruited to our side. Lucio's playing an NPC. and the other person isn't talking that much. So, you know, I'm doing a lot of the heavy lifting here. I get pulled aside after the stream by the DM and told that I roleplay too much and that I need to be quieter during sessions. Which is a really good thing to be told by, you know, the showrunner. I make jazz hands at the camera. Imagine a world where I did shut up. Imagine a world where that affected me so badly I was a quiet character. I was a quiet player. Isn't that fucked up? We'd never get characters like Effie or Cass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that show was obsessed with tragedy, but this was kind of before we got into the misery porn. Got a lot of shade about that show.
Y'all missed the era. There was a... There will probably never be a VOD that goes up, but there was a talkback one day, a while ago, from the survivees. That was energy.
Yeah, because we were mad. Because we were getting screwed over, and our public image was getting slandered. And we had to...
Yeah.
We basically had to go, yeah, we know you guys never got the subathon rewards from this other person's channel. That was never our fault. We are collaborators. They had to write the book, and they didn't.
If I had a nickel.
And we have some of the old subclasses and stuff somewhere. I've showed them to B, and it's a lot of overpowered stuff. But it's really funny because all of my friends who did the work they were supposed to did the work they were supposed to, but the showrunner and the other guy didn't. They had folders in the Google thing that just weren't filled out.
Mm-hmm.
I have some wild stories. You? You?
I'm on the precipice of debating. Because, like, I said if I had a nickel. And I could.
A nickel about what?
Every project I know that, took people's money promising a book that didn't happen.
Ooh, yeah, you do have a couple nickels.
The one that's safe to talk about is the dead fish story, but I don't even know if I should. I can talk about the project side of that. That was different. That's fine, right?
Probably.
Yeah, it should be fun. So chat. In ye olden days, back when I was doing that same podcast I talked about earlier, actually, a friend approached me and basically said, "Hey, I know this person who wants to get an indie tabletop they're coming up with off the ground. They have a show about it, so maybe you could. Oh, I'll put you in touch because I think you guys would get along. And I went, okay, I'd be happy to help. At this point, I'd already had a couple people ask me, how does one podcast? So, this person who I will refer to as Deadfish, as a play on their username, but I will not tell you their username, which I really don't have to do because technically speaking, they are not under that username anymore. But for the sake of it,
It's a privacy
principle
thing.
thing. Yeah. Well, you see, chat, they were making an indie tabletop system based around the vibes of Avatar: The Last Airbender, but giving it their own world lore and making it a separate thing, just kind of with some of those core concepts.
Not a bad start.
So he had never watched the show.
A bad start.
He wanted to make an Atla-inspired campaign and had never watched the show. And I need to tell you, chat, that his genuine argument was that while he had not watched the show, he had been on the internet long enough to see the memes and the clips, and clearly that was the same thing. I cannot express to you with words that this is a thing he actually said about the media property. About the media property he was ripping off for his own project. Oh.
I feel like if it was it's one thing if it's just the concept, but I'm pretty sure he was also like specifically basing it off of like all the various cultures that Avatar: The Last Airbender was based off of, if I am remembering correctly.
He prided himself that he changed some up. He should not have changed them up. So he basically kept Fire and Earth unchanged. No, wrong. Wait, no, right. He kept Earth unchanged, and he kept Fire unchanged. That's right. Water still had some of the influence that Atla had, like the Native American cultures. But he decided to go halfsies, mixing some of that with Nordic.
Mm-hmm.
Because those things should and could coexist.
They very definitely mix well.
Oh, totally.
No conflicts of
but
interest
it's okay.
there.
But it's okay, guys. It's okay. Because you see, he had the galaxy brain take to make the half that was based on the Viking part of the villain faction. So he just put a villain faction in the existing water tribe. And tried to say that they were like both mixing vibes for his world lore. When in all reality, all he did was he just said, but can we have evil Vikings in here? Which, like, weird pull, but sure, All of that pales in comparison to what he did to Air. Because you see, he did the oldest and the laziest trick in the AU writer book. What if good thing bad? And now, he would not in good conscience, keep Air based on what the Air Nomads are based on in Avatar and make them the bad guys. That would be very poor optics. So clearly, the solution to his problem was just change the inspiration. So the Air Kingdom was Greco-Roman.
Because when I think of Roman Greek philosophers, I think of air.
Hmm. Now,
Honestly,
here's
wouldn't
the
that make
thing.
more sense for Earth? Like, I'm sorry, I'm thinking about it with all of the statues and the marble columns and everything.
Yeah, if you wanted to go more Grecian with it, you could have even done water, and I could have vibed with that, you know? Like, I get it if you're going to completely dismantle the existing cultures and put in new ones. That's fine. I have no issue with that, you know? Like, if you're going to completely AU it, scrub all the old cultural concepts, just keep putting various cultures to have various things. That's a fun thought experiment, you know? What ancient cultures are what type of bender? That could be a fun thing, in theory. Don't don't half-seize it, because earth and fire were basically unchanged, so it made the ones that changed really weird, you know? You either change all of them or you don't. Like, I don't hate the idea of starting from zero and like concepting out new kingdoms, but like, don't just take the ones that you don't have ideas for. You know?
I'm just gonna make my life easier and copy paste. Remember, chat, it's not cheating if it's your own fucking art.
So true. So that was not great. Trying to think of something else that happened. Oh, also I it's not cheating in general. Yeah. But yeah, that wasn't a great
Oh,
thing that
yo,
happened,
look at how
chat.
it's looking at just the liner right now.
Oh, that is sick. It is very cool and spooky. I enjoy the spooky. I wish I could tell you that was the end of the issues, chat. This person had a very, like, popular Patreon, in part because they also did music on YouTube, but, like, that's neither here nor there. Uh, I will not dox the poor man on chat. But his Patreon did very well, and he spent exorbitant amounts of that Patreon money on really high quality commissioned artwork and maps and things for a book based on this tabletop that he was going to make with this concept that he swore was coming. He maybe wrote 3 pages.
Where the fuck did this low opacity line come from?
No. Oh my god, Sleepy.
What?
Do you want to know the most insulting thing about the 3 pages of the book that he did make?
What?
He devoted like half the page to one of the pages to a QR code.
So he made 2 pages.
Yeah. 2 pages and a half and a QR code. And the QR code was to a YouTube video of someone fully voice acting a comic he got commissioned about one of the major NPCs.
That's just poor book
This
space
person
in
commissioned
general.
a comic of his NPC, and then turned around and commissioned voice acting of that comic.
Even though this person is a voice actor now, that's ironic.
Well, to be fair, To be fair, he could not do the voice of this character.
My thing.
Unless you wanted
Why
to hear
not?
Deadfish voice a child girl.
I was just gonna say, my thing is, why not put the comic on the page?
Yeah.
Because when I look at a book, I love having to go to another website. I think I'm good to start doing the detail work. That's going to be the rough part. I'm going to merge my layers. I'm playing dangerously here. But also if I merge my layers, then it's easier to keep track of everything. Oh, I need to give her more screws. Screw you. Of course you could ask me circus-related questions. Please, ask away.
Please. That is, like, better than what we were talking about. Please.
The screws of spots is a nice detail. They're actually supposed to be her some of her freckles, but yeah. I do also see- I do see the interpretation of them as seal spots. It's very fun. This is also where it's showing I don't actually know much about, like, robotics and how robots work. Or armor. And I'm gonna be so honest, chat. I'm too fucking lazy to look up a reference. I just know it looks cool and it looks spooky. And so this is how it shall look. There was one room in the haunted house the party didn't go to. I believe it was the main bedroom on the top floor. Oh my god. Let me see if I can pull up the map, actually. If I can look at the map, I can definitely tell you what was in it.
I also know, when you are done, I also know Pastry had asked me another question that I forgot to answer, and I can just answer it here.
Answer it right now, because this is going to take me a minute.
Got it. Let me go find it. Unless I did answer it.
The one directly across from the stairs. Okay.
Oh, I did answer it. I did answer it yesterday.
Crystal Cave. On the second floor. There are the crows that talk to Guy. There was the room full of spiders. I thought Spirit went in the room full of spiders. The room directly across from the stairs was a library that was going to be full of mannequins that were going to attack the party. Did they not go in the library, maybe? There's the room with the horse. The get in the water room. The freaky ritual room. It's probably the library. There was no library? Yeah, the party skipped the library. It was full of mannequins. Let me copy? I can put it in the survey real quick. I'll put it in tabletop. If it loads, it's gonna take a minute to load, I think. You assumed it was a bedroom? It's fine. There was a lot of bedrooms. How old is the main cast of the circus? Oh Christ, I used to know this. They're all in their 20s. I know that for a fact. I think it's like a range of people in their 20s. One's like 30. And then gods are older, obviously. You still there, B?
I'm here.
Okay. Just making sure I didn't lose you, buddy.
I'm debating something internal. No, you're good. I'm stuck in an internal debate.
Okay, there we go. I think I did all of the pearls, so now I can start moving on to detail work. Yeah, everything takes place, if you remember something about a character's backstory and how old they were when it happened, you can kind of, reverse engineer it from there, because Intiri is 4 years old, I believe. If we go, like, literal when they were created. Though I must reiterate, always it's important to me to reiterate that Intiri, though acting very childlike, is a full legal adult. Violence acted upon them is not violence on a child. They're just a god. God rules, God logic. Will mature out if given time and a healthy environment. They have just simply never been in a position to be mature. There we go. God, I wish when I was doing art streams I could lie down. I hate having to do art while sitting up. It's just uncomfortable. Thank God I don't work for any, like, big studios or anything. They'd be like, here, sit at this desk and draw. And I'd be like, well, I could, but I'm gonna hate it. B, do you have any questions about Circus of Dreams? Or the lore? They attached to anything? I've realized I don't think I've ever asked you that question.
Huh. I never thought about it. Honestly, everything that you've explained is very cut and dry to me. Like, nothing has confused me, you know?
That's fair.
Uh...
Interior around 9? That's fair. Because Chris has ran away for 10 years total, I believe. But no, Interior's 4, not 9. I guess they'd be 5 more accurately during the time of the campaign, since I always imagined that taking about a year.
Yeah.
Even though at times it really... I was not good at keeping an internal clock when I described Circus of Dreams. But in my head, there was always some stops that the party never actually went, like, that we never explored in canon. A lot more downtime, a lot more travel time, a lot more just like, oh, they're in this place without plot happening. So if anyone ever wants to write Circus of Dreams fanfiction, go for it. Make shit up. I don't care.
The space is inbuilt for you to do whatever you'd like. Make a... Ooh, I have a fun one for you, Sleepy.
Yeah?
Sheer first thought impulse, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is the Circus of Dreams fanfic that you would want to read but is incredibly left field?
I'm gonna be so honest. It's what I grew up
Yeah.
with. I just want ship fix. I want a ship fix. It's not even out of left field. I don't give a shit what the fix. Like, who's being shipped. I want to read them.
Yeah,
Give me your
read
Chris
Circus
X
Fix.
spirit. Give me your fucking Chris X and Teary. Like,
yeah.
fucking.
That was a real possibility.
It was a real possibility. Obviously, Interior ended up coming out a lot more, like, immature and childlike. But at the beginning, we had it a lot more ambiguous. And so that ship was actually super duper on the table for a while. As time went on, they kind of lost some of that maturity. I think they would have to go through in arc to be at a level in which they could be romantically involved with others. But it is not an impossibility. Is kind of the thing.
The fic could work.
The fic could work. Context can be adjusted.
Yeah.
Oh, I want Gem of Vivek's spirit, actually. That was almost also on the table.
That was almost a thing.
I want that fanfiction, actually.
The Gem Spirit fanfic has real good potential, actually. So, right?
They were gonna make each other cry. Phoebe and Mary would be cute.
Yeah.
You can even give me toxic stuff. Alabaster X anyone, really. Like, I'd read it. I wouldn't want it to be canon, but I'd read it because, hot take chat, you can explore problematic ships as long as it's not, like, glorifying abuse, or, like, something actually problematic, like adult ex-child, or incest.
Right. Yeah.
Perfect Vega.
Hey, then we still got time. That would be real.
The blue bitch. I was gonna say we could ask Meg. Jem beats the shit out of early campaign spirit ASMR. She would. She fucking would.
She would.
If
it would be righteous.
Here's the thing. You could push Gem of Eve Amberstone in directions during the course of the campaign. God. I'm just remembering the campaign Gem of Eve was originally from when she did a murder on someone. It wasn't Alabaster. Alabaster did exist in the original circus that was in the old show I was in. But that was not who Gem of Eve fought. That was not Gem of Eve's main abuser. There was this lady whose art sucks because I didn't know what I was doing back then, who was, like, running the freak show. And part of Gem's, like, I'm running away from the circus art did involve, like, accidentally killing her. And she felt really bad about it, but it was good for her. She stood on the top. She also used to have a dragon friend, actually. The little piece of Gem of Eve Amberstone lore I've never talked about. I'm now realizing. She had a dragon friend named Benoa, who was, like, also made of crystal. Not a Sleepy original. That was of the DM's making. I wonder, I can probably find Benoa's art somewhere. Do not type in the text chat. I almost sent something in the text chat of that server. That would have been fucked up. Oh no, it's not easily findable. Oh wait, it might be in Token Designs. This shit was years ago. This shit was so many years ago. But it was also, like, not that many years ago. Crazy to see fucking posts from 2022. What the fuck do you mean this show is still happening in 2022? It started in, like, 2020. Getting closer. Getting closer to where it would be. Gem deserves a dragon friend. Oh, I found it. Victory. Where's my server? Too many fucking servers. There it is. I'll just put this one in stream discussion. Because it's not explicitly circus, because it's dead lore. How tall is Todrick? Oh, he's like a lanky motherfucker. He's kind of like skin and bones, Tumblr sexy man almost. I don't have an exact height. I do think Guy is like weirdly tall. So they're probably around the same height. Or he's like 5'11" and a twink. Yeah, Lucio did that art. It's wicked good. Okay, yeah, I'm on the right layer. I know I've been doing a lot of shorter streams lately. I might end this one after an hour and a half, because I've honestly made really good progress. And as mentioned earlier, I have a job interview tomorrow, and I gotta wake up, like, really early. So...
If you do... if you do that, I might hop in the server and I can chat with people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
if
tomorrow I
like
have
that.
no qualms, so tomorrow will just be like a normal Donkey Kong Bonanza stream, I think.
Yeah. If y'all are up for a little post-stream hangout sesh, I might hang out on CP server.
Sorry, streams have been short this week. As a late chat, I've just been so fucking busy. I've unfortunately been hit with real life has to come first. What kind of pajamas do you think each of the characters would wear? Oh, Chris has to have the fucking Ebenezer Scrooge like nightgown and nightcap.
Yes.
Phoebe gives me oversized t-shirt vibes. Spirit has like fancy pajamas, but not too fancy. He buys them at Target and says it's better than Walmart. Daryl has a set of silk pajamas. If Marshall Guy is not sleeping butt-ass naked, then he is sleeping in his regular clothes. Do you agree with my vibe checks, B?
I do. So all this so far sounds completely correct.
Yeah, I'm sorry, chat. You're gonna get a ACASMR. I'm dying. Oops. There we go. Yeah, part of the problems with this design is there's just so many details. Luckily, I think the other knot designs will not be as detailed, but unfortunately, in my experience and with how I draw it, if it's mechanical, it usually ends up taking longer. Oh yeah, no undies. She would not wear undies under the outfit. I can tell you that. Well, although all of the designs are complicated, none of them are like this. This is one definitely has the most detail baked into it.
Right.
Actually, B, I want to know, since I have you here, how do you and Chrysanthemum feel knowing this is what snatched him up?
Deep conceptual fear. Thanks for asking.
Oh, fun question. What would each of the player characters say if someone came out for them? I have to. I'm gonna be basing this off of the meme for the players who aren't here. But Spirit says I'm gayer.
If someone said what?
If they came out to them, Spirit would respond, "I'm gayer."
Oh. Oh god, I think Chris is the boring answer. I think Chris is just like, that's great, and I'll accept, you know.
Chrysanthemum lovingly supports you as you come out.
Yeah.
Wait, no. Why am I doing this on this layer? It should be on this layer. Dumbass sleepy sheepy. Guy would consider you. No, guy would be like, wow, buddy, that's awesome. You know that the zombie apocalypse is coming and we need to be prepared. And they really wanna. And you really gotta be careful if you're gay. Because the zombies are gonna target you more. Because you're fruity. B. Little Red Riding Chris reacts to no EB. That was the character voice redeem request.
What the hell does Little Red Riding Chris sound like?
Like, I don't know, like Little Red Riding Hood.
Alright. Oh boy. Here I am, Chrysanthemum, but also the little child going around and going places. I don't know where this bit's going, but I'll be honest, this is wow, Noebi, what big screws you have.
Well, it would be
And
wow, Phoebe. Because she
wow,
doesn't
Phoebe,
realize
what
it's
big
not
screws you
Phoebe.
have. And wow, Phoebe, what a great optic processor you have. This is not sus in the least. I will go with you under the sea because you are my friend and I have no reason to doubt. Oh, good heavens.
I'm sorry, he said under the sea and I was possessed.
No, you're good. I was waiting for you to reach the end of the thing so I could period it with Chris just saying, oh, good heavens, as he's being dragged into the water.
I know I did. God, unrelated. I did literally anything. I know I need to finish Mimic, but I really want to play another horror game that's a lot like Me-Side. I miss you, Me-Side. The experience of going into Me-Side blind was fucking insane.
Yeah.
My ass did not know what I was going in for, and I was, like, so happy for it. During episode 21, when the party met Space and helped her out, she told them she'd send them a shooting star that night. Sleepy then said each of them should think of a wish to make that night. I don't know whether there was supposed to be a scene at the end or that was forgotten or a think about it kind of way. You're curious if B knows what Chris would have wished for. I was supposed to ask the players about that. Holy shit, I forgot. Oopsies. Thank you, Pastry, for remembering things that I forgot. I'm a little quirky like that, because you see... Chat, I gotta admit something. I am the worst kind of DM because I'll take notes before session. I will not take notes during session. I'm one of those fuckers. And also the quality of the notes I take before session is supremely dependent on how much I feel like I need them. I do plan, though. Like, that is the thing, is I do plan and I rubber duck to people. I just have a bad habit of writing it down.
Oh, hey, Sleepy. Can I hit you with
Yes.
the take?
Yeah?
I'm gonna put in messages for a reason. So, Berdingle and I are going halvesies on that commission package thing that a friend put in one of the server's promotion chats.
Yeah?
And one of them is a special thing where you can just kind of request anything, and I asked and they were like, oh, like, within reason, but, like, the special is there for you to, like, get something crazy, you know?
Yeah.
Consider this, but it is, hold on. This, but this.
Aw, that's delightful.
I think that'd be fun, right?
That'd be cute. Come follow.
Like, without the instruments, but, like, you get me.
No, I get the vibe. I get the vibe.
Yeah.
With your heart
I did not put, because,
Secrets.
because secrets, exactly.
Ow. Can my hand not hurt, please? I'm literally just a little guy. I should just draw the fucking film reel. I've been avoiding it. Oh hey, Sidon seems playing. I love you, Sidon. Or it might be Mifa's theme, but I'm pretty sure it's Sidon's. It's the Zora theme.
Yeah.
Oh, I know it wasn't asked about this, but I can actually answer the pajamas question for my upcoming Crooked Moon character. Lilia wears fancy nightgowns. Like the one that have, like, that are basically like the underdress and then like the whole frilly sheer fabric on top.
Mhm.
Dainty and cute, just like her. Ugh, it looks sick every time I get rid of the sketch. Also, this character growth. I didn't have. I'm doing this ahead of time. I didn't have asked Juno for any help. I'm a good boy. I'm a brave boy.
Yeah. You're very good.
Oh wait, chat.
You're so cool.
You want secrets? I can show you something I've been working on. Let me hide the window real quick. So chat. You like that we're PNG tubers, right? This isn't circus secrets. This is secret secrets. This is state secrets. This is government secrets. However, mayhaps I've been looking to do an upgrade. It's me. And my boobs will be able to be turned on and off. Depending on what gender I'm feeling. I also got
You can in fact
no
pick.
longer a dog.
Behold, finally.
It's just B. Not that
Oh.
B is a bad thing, but there's like no special surprise with him.
Yeah, it's just me again. It's an update. Like, please subscribe.
Oh god, I found. So Chad, the episode 15 recap is gonna happen one day. I realized this is the art I think I've been meaning to show everyone. That I've been forgetting to, like, one of the arts that I need to finish. This would have been a lot cooler before we met his moms, but it's fine. Look at how happy they are. And look at how unhappy, the Spirit and Guy are. Juno did the sketch for this. I'm pretty sure I did the line art. He might have done the line art. No, he did the line art. And then I did the coloring. Please look at my beautiful background. Stock photo.
Weirdly works at a dream vibe, though.
It's gonna happen one day. I've just been too busy. Everyone's been too busy.
You should show some of the upcoming thumbnails.
Some of the what thumbnails?
If there were thumbnails in that pile that were upcoming, just to get people hyped.
Oh no, I don't have thumbnails in here. Like, all of the ones have been uploaded to the channel of the ones that I've done.
Gotcha. No worries then.
Oh fuck, I just realized I never submitted one of my fucking art fight attacks. That's funny.
Oop. And I oop.
It's fine.
Day 1 next year.
It's one that I've been meaning to do since last year, though. It's the fucking warrior cat. It's fucking Sharp Paw. Oh shit, where's my circus stuff? I've misplaced it. I literally just had it, now I can't find it. Ah, fuck. Where's my circus crap? No. I could, but that's
Wait,
scary, and then I have to, like, interact with people, and I don't like doing that.
wait. I love you. Sorry, I saw the axolotl and I had to.
Where the fuck is it? Where's my circus tabs? There's his hole.
Circus of tabs.
There it is. Oh, actually, I want to go back to this image for a minute. Anyway, chat. Now that you've seen in no EB, and you see how the actual art is comparing to the outline, I just really want y'all to like sit on this for a minute and think about what these bitches actually look like. Also, I have a funny little toggle. He's real. He can just suddenly be real. He is canonically the shortest of all of them. They're all like big scary monsters, and he's just a little guy. He's the same height as Chris.
He is a Tumblr sexy.
How tall is Chrysanthemum? Because he's like not even that tall though.
Chris is like, I've always imagined around a little taller than me. It's like 5'7", 5'8".
Yeah, that's how tall this guy is. Which isn't that tall. Well, maybe I'm biased because I'm 5'10", but like, you'd imagine him to be taller than that.
I would think that Umbrus would get a little more beanpole height out of him instead of
No,
Chris.
I love the idea that he's just the same height as Chris. Maybe he stands
really
on his
funny.
tippy toes because he's a creature, but like, at base, he is just Chrysanthemum's body.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I realized, it's so funny. In actually, like, realizing this design, her front legs don't exist. That's so funny. I like the front legs, though. They're an important addition.
Yeah.
I mean, all of these are gonna look better. Especially these two in the back. I low-key half-assed them because they were the last one I did, but I also just had to make it real. Oh, it's my long way home sketches. You can see the awful mess of Pia because I did her in, like, last... No, I didn't do her last minute. Did I? I think I did her the night before.
Chat, I think
Also the
there's
line
a
of creatures.
significant lack of Umbrus there. I think I'll need to get on that.
Of Umbrus what?
First.
The chat hasn't really gotten much of him. Unfortunately, they're not. He's kind of one of those villains that sits in the background.
I know.
I love him, though.
But that's where fanfiction comes in.
That's so true.
I almost
about?
made the joke. I almost made the joke of chat. This is your blanket permission to thirst over Umbrus.
Where's my Umbrus X Chris fanfiction?
Oh, it would be so bad, but like so good. It'd be real good.
Especially because in canon, whenever I write them, Umbrus just wants Chris fucking dead so we can, like, actually, like, properly replace him.
Yeah,
that's a detail
like,
that's never really going to be talked about. Umbrus is not the type of villain who's going to be like, ooh, you want to bargain with me and join my side. He's going to be like, no, I want to be the only one, actually. Die.
Yeah. Yeah. Where's the... Hold on. There's a soundboard bit.
There's a die gun.
Yeah, but I'm trying to find the right one.
Chat, prepare your ears.
Where is it? What chat was it in?
It's in the bubble.
Don't rules. I hate it. Drinking bread.
Daigon's in the bubble, right?
I don't see it.
Oh, it might be in one of my servers then.
But like,
Oh, it is in one of my servers. Okay, never mind. You don't live there.
okay.
I'll play it for you
I mean,
though.
unless you sent me the file. As I say, unless you sent me the file.
I didn't make it, is the problem. I don't have the file.
I'm pretty sure you could. I think you could save it anyway. If you right click on any soundboard bit, you could click download sound.
Oh shit. I could also set it as my global entrance sound, which is a bad idea.
You can. That would be so funny. Join's server. Die. Join's call. Die. The best use of global entrance sound was when Loyal took the opening of the Imperial March.
No, I think this is a good use of opening sound.
I did use that one.
Why is there a bot? Kill it. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Be a good one, kill it for me. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it.
I got you, I got you.
You're taking too long. Kill the bot.
That's what I did. I played that while I killed the bot.
I can still see it.
I banned it. There it goes.
It just was delayed, I guess. Oh, that's cute. You ship your OC with Umbra. Oh, that's adorable. I like that.
I want to know more about that.
As long as you're comfortable sharing.
Yeah, of course. Some things are just for you, and that's totally chill. You know?
That is fun. Come follow me into the dark. Your heart is the arc that will guide you the way. There's probably an easier way to do this, but I don't feel like taking the easy way out. I feel like just making thick black lines and not giving a shit if it looks like ass.
Yeah. I did not mean to click that.
On the topic of Umbrus, imagining the interactions between Umbrus's crew to fun to think about. Noebi's lines when she was talking about wanting others' memories and saying Umbrus won't let me have any of his made me actually consider for the first time how the interactions would occur between all of them, and that's interesting. Do you want to know what the vibe is? So, who here has ever heard of the musical Nerdy Prudes Must Die? This is relevant. I will give chat a minute to respond. With the important caveat that it is an adult show. You love Nerdy Prudes Must Die? Hell yeah. Pastry. You know the Lords in Black? That whole song, The Summoning? They were the direct inspiration for these bitches. Oh, hello, it's so good. It's, it's Star Kid, so it's the same people who did, like, the Gaia Didn't Lie musicals. Didn't like gum, didn't like gum. Girl didn't like musicals.
God, now I want the something, but it is the circus villains. They need a name.
The Lords in Black?
No, the
Oh.
Umbrus and Co. need a group name.
Well, clearly they're the Zoo of Nightmares. So I just noticed chat is not properly in their box. How did you get out of the box, chat? You summon us once, you summon us twice, you gamble on the roll of the dice. I would be willing to host a Star Kid watch party on my server. Dead fucking ass. I love Star Kid.
It's a good... NPMD is a good show.
Devil is one that can't be undone. The books are closed in your life.
That's right. Zoo of Night. Okay, until further notice, I am referring to them as the Zoo of Nightmares.
I mean, like, half of them are creatures.
Yeah.
The only one that isn't is, like, uh, the knot guy.
But, like, even then, that's implying that Marshall Guy himself is not a
But you're making me watch Game Changer around her? That's, like, so rude of you, though. Making me watch something I'd
you will
objectively enjoy.
I know.
I also gotta finish watching the Penumbra podcast, but my brain's just not been in a podcast mood lately.
I get you.
I also need to finish fucking the Magnus Archives, because I was doing a full rewatch of that. And then I fell off of that, too. And I love Juno Steel, and I miss him, and it would help me get better back into the brain space. Chat, I've been writing my show again. On top of the new show that I'm writing. The new show has also got me into writing my other show again. So yippee, 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 yippee. Sleepy Sheepy is the writing bug for the first time in 1 more billion years.
Yeah.
Chat, would you like to order some hag pretzels with bog cheese? That is a bit I wrote today. I'm proud of it. I think it's funny. Metal seal, two-headed cat, a dragon, a weird coffin thing, and whatever animal thing Umbrus is. Who's the dragon?
I think it's Daryl with the wings.
Oh! No, that's a spider. The fear of things being, the fear of perfection is a spider. And Dariel has, angel wings. It's still a spider. I will give you that. Umbrus is Umbrus, you think? Oh, no, I super get how you got dragon from that. We might discuss her later, but the lore has serious topics. Yeah, you would just have to properly tag them. I would just ask that you don't write about anything, like, too serious. Anything that could be, like, properly potentially triggering. But I think if it's, like, oh, I would like to, you know, there's some history of dark topics, or there's some dark topics written in this, veil them, vague about them. Just don't write anything explicit, and that should be fine.
Yeah.
You know, self-harm or essay or the like are kind of like big topics that I just don't want discussed in my server, but it can be...
The kind of thing that Twitch... honor Twitch TOS, basically. This is a good move.
Yeah, but you can also always veil it. I am totally, like, I'm not gonna sit here and go, don't include this in your characters. I include that kind of stuff in my characters, from time to time. It's just all about the safety rules for making sure that no one stumbles across something that might trigger them by accident, something that might trigger one of us by accident. So yeah, lines and veils. Spoiler bars when appropriate for potentially triggering content.
Yep. Just play it safe.
Yeah. Always play it safe. That's just because my server's all ages, so I try to do my best to keep it all ages.
Yep.
Within reason.
Yeah.
So much love, chat. If you come into my server and you go, I'm 12 years old, I'm gonna kick you out. I will destroy you. because Discord terms of service says you gotta be 13, and so that means it is 13 and plus.
I think is a valid.
I don't want to get. I don't want Discord to be mad at me. And also, it's also a safety thing for the viewers. Um,
Yeah.
People are gonna watch what they want to watch, and people are gonna find what they want to find. But I would never ever want to foster an environment that could hurt someone in any way, shape, or form. And I do think that at certain ages, like, there are some stuff, and I don't know if really little kids should be like super deeply engaging with my community on that level. Um,
Which I think is a very fair line, I'd
Chris
say.
is a jellyfish is cool. Guy is a mourning dove. Duriel is a snowy owl. I like all those takes. I could also see Guy as like, since considering where he's from, Fennec Fox comes to mind, but also consider
Ooh.
Ermine or like a little weasel.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I love Weasel Marshall Guy. I just
I'm
want people
realizing
to
I don't
see.
think.
You don't think?
Sorry, I don't think. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think Zoo of Nightmares' image has been posted properly.
I thought I had posted it before.
I saw the meme pastry put on it, but I don't. You put it in the circus server. I don't know if we ever put it in the wider sleepy server.
Oh. Yeah,
Cat, did we ever do that? Am I just blind?
well, you could cross post it for me and be a doll.
Yeah.
It's been long enough where they can just go in the tabletop RPG chat, I think.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
The only reason Dove stuck so deeply in your brain for Guy is just because of the one scene with the crows and the dead dove was dope. I that was a fun scene. I loved the haunted house. It was so weird.
Yeah.
I wasn't even sure what I was going for tonally. I just knew I wanted it to be creepy. Animals sort of became a big theme in it. I'm now realizing after the fact. But also, shout out to the fucking horse.
Yeah.
I love the random horse in the hallway that Marshall Guy befriended. Because I was like, what would be creepy? A horse. Which I think was low-key inspired by The Shining, which I've never seen, but I'm pretty sure there's, like, a moment, where, like, the main character walks into, like, something really explicit and, like, fucked up and weird going on, in one of the rooms. And it's just kind of, like, a thing that happens. Um,
Yeah.
without any, like, proper explanation. Uh, Maybe there is, I don't know, but it was kind of based off of that. I was like, what would be weird to just run into? A horse on a second floor, standing in front of a grave. That's weird. That would unsettle me. Yet. Yet. I could just leave the back more, like, less detailed. That would probably be easier on my hands. Let's give your hair some more highlight, Noebi. You know what, B? I got a question.
Yeah.
No, Evie. Smash or pass?
Mm, pass, but the
But
vibes are the vibes are cool, and it's that like it's really cool and it teeters on the line of cool meeting, you know. But I think it doesn't go all the way over there.
I love that it's close though. That's really funny.
Look, sometimes something is so cool that you almost want to call it just because it's so cool.
Uh oh yeah, I can put the Embers PNG in there at some point. I just forget to do things. I think that one's also been on my to-do list, not even gonna lie. Surprise chat. The streamer's unmedicated.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that I just want to be lazy and start coloring this. Lamau. I could. The level of detail is all up to me. Favorite song in the Hatchetfield series? That is a evil question because it really depends on the show. Really depends on the show. Um. Oh my god. Okay, so for the guy who doesn't like musicals, it's probably Not Your Seed. I love Not Your Seed. Um, though Let It Out is a close second.
Really good.
As for Black Friday, that one's harder because I think it's the weakest of the three, and I like a lot of the songs, but none of them super. What If Tomorrow Comes? Probably. Or the no wait, actually I'm a liar. Feast or Famine. Christ, how could I forget about how much I love Feast or Famine?
Yeah.
Also, I put my hands and knees. Star Kid Crew, please re-record Made in America. Please re-record Made in America. I know you were sick. I know everyone was sick during like all of the recordings of that. Please re-record it. It's such a good song, but the vocals are a little weak because everyone has the illness.
Yeah.
Nerdy Prudes Must Die. Ugh. I really love the sound of Literal Monster. I love the chains just used in the background. I have a really strong attraction to, oh my fucking god, what is the name of the song?
Is it the duet?
Yeah, it's a duet. If I Loved You.
Loved You?
Yep, that one. That one.
Yeah.
Probably that one. Chat, you ever duet that song with a guy and then not be sure if he likes you or not? That was me and Henry. I might be stupid. I might be like really fucking stupid. I'm sorry. I'm also just taking a break to rest my hands. Cause like, ouchie mama. I never wanted you anyway. If I loved you, you would know it. If I loved you, I would show it. If I loved you like you should be loved. I just want to draw something silly in the corner real quick. I love Nightmare Time. My favorite song from Nightmare Time is Killer Track. I can say that at least. I am drawing a tiny Noebi. I also like that Noebi has kind of stuck as the name.
Yeah. You know what's funny?
You're nuts.
Yeah. I was gonna say that Feast or Famine let it out, and this one could all be really easily animatic to the Zoo of Nightmares game.
Yeah. You never should settle. Adore Me is on Alabaster's playlist. Because it is a her song.
It is.
Mr. Krabs, start digging your butt to win. I'm sorry, it's been stuck in my head. Hi, Shay. Really funny that this is all Shay's seeing right now.
Yeah.
Rather than,
oh
like,
boy,
the actual art that's gonna
it's-
make her scream.
Yeah.
What's a pairing from Circus of Dreams you didn't expect to love as much as you did?
Ooh.
I honestly think it's Mary and Phoebe. That one kind of came out of nowhere. But I'm here for it.
Yeah. The last session did give very good Spirit Phoebe content. Then again, that doesn't mean that the other is impossible.
Yeah. No, it's just which pairing you didn't expect and that which one you like were like whoa.
Yeah.
I think Spirit Phoebe we've expected for a bit.
That's true. That's true.
Whereas like I feel like the Mary Phoebe thing just kind of came out by accident.
Yeah, but it's really good. It really
Just like Guy and
They added a lot
Todrick.
of attention to the. Yeah, Mary Phoebe added a lot of tension. Guy and Todrick is also just really good. Honestly, the thing that I was shocked by was adding the potential of being game for Bo.
I loved that.
Give me your shit. I love how we were talking about like, oh, the Zoo of Nightmares gang, they're so spooky. Like, oh, you could put so many evil kids on them,
Give
and
me
then
your
we just have
shit.
to shoot it. Yeah. You want to know my circus crack ship chat?
What?
I'm convinced that the Disray and Kyobi. I know that Disray is taken, but I'm convinced that they did something.
That they have like a past?
Yeah, yeah.
Give me your
Like
shit. I
an
ain't
amicable
asking.
one. An amicable one that was all in good fun. You know what I mean?
Oh, that adds the little eye light that adds.
Yeah. I ain't asking. Give no EB a gun.
But yeah, Shay, look at the screen. Shay. Just the reveal actually going from little no Eevee to this. It's really funny. Ah, my fucking fingies. Cramping up.
God, no EB's so good. Good horror design, Sleepy. You always excel in that.
Again, so funny. Because I do be sitting here. Surrounded by pink things.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can do a little color practice on no Eevee and then post only that, and then not the big faux Eevee, like big no Eevee.
Yeah.
Mr. Krabs, start digging in your butt to win. Don't worry about it, Shay. It's a dumb TikTok audio that's been stuck in my head.
Sponge Boy Bebop. I have taken. I forget exactly the
Ketamine.
amount. Yeah. Oh, it's just I
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, after I do this, I'm
so
probably gonna
good.
end stream though, because my fucking finger hurts, like, my fingers, but like one of my fingers, the one that I rest my pen on because of the way I was taught how to draw, and write, like, ooh, it's really hurting. I have hand issues.
Yeah. Also, Sleepy, what was the Durgan, in stream discussion?
That
Oh,
was,
no, it was the Dragon
Gem's
Friend. I
Dragon
remember this.
Friend.
Yes. My brain just, like, completely died.
Gem and Guy was so cute, and I feel like that was also on the table, though. Like I think that is still a valid ship.
Yeah.
I think that if you still ship Gem and Guy, I think you're based.
Yeah. 100,000%.
Because they had, like, a really cute dynamic episode 1. Every ship is valid. There are no bad ships. IMO. I think Circus of Dreams, especially with, like, such a big cast and such an extended cast, that you can just do, like, a lot with.
Yeah.
Also, any colors I use here are subject to change. Probably make the body brown and then add like a layer of gray over it to make her more seal colored. Oh yeah, every NPC like had a backstory and had connections. I had like a big NPC log. Like everyone kind of had a bit of lore that I could then expand on when the party spoke to them. Um, R.I.P. Roxana and Tulio. They're usually fan favorites when I run Circus of Dreams, but you guys didn't want to talk to them, which is not a bad thing,
I mean,
because everyone's
yeah.
experience gets customized. It's just really funny because you guys were the first that didn't, so I was like, oh, I'll just gently put that off to the side.
That's
um,
fair. Maybe in the back half we'll find an excuse to hang with them slightly.
yeah. Because Roxana's thing is that you would think that she's a part of the cult because she's actually like super mean and abrasive and kind of scary. But in reality, she does no jack or shit, and is kind of just more concerned with taking care of her little goblin guys who help her with her act.
Aww.
Like, the point that you were supposed to think that she was, like, evil and mean and be like, ooh, I bet she's a part of the cult, is like, no. She's just kind of a bitch and likes doing her job well. She was technically the person you were quote-unquote getting the spell book for. Alabaster lied, that episode. Well, it's because, the reason Todrick freaked out was because Todrick was written to be this, like, absolutely wet, pathetic, not actually good at magic, only a stage magician loser. And so, being instantly validated by Marshall Guy just rocked his fucking socks. And it was beautiful, and I would not change it for the world. Forgot how colors worked and know she looks yellow, but that's fine. I can change the color later. I always knew I wanted it kind of be brown though, so it's not a bad thing either. Oh wait, I could do this color, maybe? And then when I desaturate it, it'll look darker. I'm doing this as a cooldown, and then I'm gonna wrap up stream. Some characters oh, Aster would have been another interesting one. You spoke with him a bit when you were, like, saving people in the circus. He super duper 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 hated Alabaster, like, so much. Like, from the bat was like, that's a bitch right there. That's a bitch if I've ever seen one. She should die. You guys should kill her. She stole my fucking tree. He was just not gonna, like, pull any punches about how much disdain he felt for the circus.
Wild.
Who was Aster? Aster was the dryad. The person they had to get the tree for, who they just stole a random fucking houseplant from Alabaster, and it was really funny. You're fine. There's literally 40 circus NPCs.
Yeah.
I do not expect anyone to remember all of them. I don't remember all of them. I'm gonna be so for real. Shout out to Scarf with No Stitching. He was a cult member, but he was chill like that. He was cool. I liked him. Y'all didn't talk to him much, but when you did, it was always a good time. Scarf comes from a long line of Scarfy of Scarf Cat Tabaxi. What was the name of the plasmoid? No, they spoke to the plasmoid. That was Benny. There was a whole scene with the plasmoid. Actually, there are a couple of NPCs I don't think the circus ever spoke to. I don't think they ever spoke to Carmine, who was a centaur lady.
Yeah.
I distinctly remember a scene where someone went in to talk to Benny, or Benty, or whatever the fuck
I
their
do
name
think
was.
that's right.
I had a Benny and I had a Benty because I was really stupid for some reason. But I'm like, it was the same episode they spoke to, oh my fucking god. What was the name of the astral elf? Or was his name No, he was not Aster. Aster was the dryad. And there was the astro elf.
The Astro was a dryad. You're thinking of, I forgot what their name was, but they were there to help us fight a monster.
They were so cool!
They were very cool.
The astral elf. Oh, Daryl did speak to the centaur? I forgot. Is there anyone that didn't talk to him? He might have spoken to everyone once then.
Yeah, which would be very cool of us. Also, give me 1 second.
Shout out to Old Sweepy. I am pulling up the Circus Denizen list. Talk to Alabaster, talk to Desiree. Old Sweepy showed up at least once. Talk to Benny, who was the person who was taking tickets. Talk to Passion, talk to Desaya, talk to Mirabelle, talk to Hoff, talk to Malachar, talk to Mary, talk to Carmillion, talk to Rizal, talk to Helvetica, talk to Gar, Phosphors, that was their name. Talk to Benty, who was the plasmoid. Talk to Ma, talk to Ma, talk to Todrick, talk to Sploosh, talk to Vetiana. Talk to Jason once, I think. I think they only ever talked to Jason, like, once. Talk to Jem, talk to Sylvia, talk to Aster, talk to Zinc. Yeah, there was one conversation with Zinc. Talk to Fevry, talk to Skipperjack, talk to Lantern Light. Talk to Tulio in passing, I think. Talk to Roxana in passing. Foe and Fi with Roxana. Talk to Casimir. Talk to Petri. Talk to Scarf with no stitching. And talk to Lock, Shock, and Barrel. No, the party did talk to everyone. Yippee! And to go through the fucking list of NPCs there. The gang's all here, except they're not anymore. A bunch of them fucking bailed. I mean, yeah, that was literally gonna be Aster's whole fucking thing, though. I do not, Pastry. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna be so for real. When I run Circus of Dreams, I black out. I black out and then I wake up after session and I go, wow, that was awesome. Also, I'm gonna duplicate this just so I can now go into this canvas so I can crop it. I don't remember is the problem, though. I remember it happening. I think it was a free day. I think it was during a boat talk session, quote unquote, where the party just had, like, nothing better to do and just was, like, yapping with folks. I do believe that was the circumstance behind it. It might have been episode 15, but I don't think it was, because episode 15, I think, was all dream stuff. That could be wrong. I could be lying. It might have been episode 15. No, it couldn't have been. It couldn't have been. Because episode 15 was, the dream directly into party grilling Spirit. Or grilling Chris and Spirit being mean. It's okay. You don't gotta got all circus memorized. I certainly don't. Sometimes I forget. Like, the wishes. I need to, like, actually talk to my players and be like, so, remember that one episode where you all got a wish? What'd you wish for? If/when I want to use that again. Or it might not. It might just be a fun thing to be like, hey, what was your character's mindset back then? It was definitely before Nevrin. I think it was during or around the apotheosis. Could have been during the Nevrin. Consider, Diamond. You could have both. You can ship both of them. You can have like just be a multi-shipper. And you'll be so happy. Cause you'll be free. You can ship whatever you want, whenever you want. There are no rules. Be like Guy and realize that there are no rules. Also, she's beautiful. I am going to post her in the server. Although I do need to adjust I ain't asking because it looks like an exclamation point and it's not supposed to be and it's bugging me. That looks good. Give me your shit. I ain't asking. Now I just gotta get them on the right layer and we're just gonna oh wait, I forgot Phoebe's like entire other hair color. I'm a dumbass. Me when the two-tone character has two-toned hair and I'm just stupid and forget because I'm stupid and I forget. Now I remember when the wishes were. I mean, I don't remember when Benny was. Or Benty. God, I'm so bad at names sometimes, Lamau. Like, sometimes I'm really good. Like, shout out to the Red Star and Morning. That is a sick ship name. And then I went, yeah, we'll have a Benny and a Benty in the circus. That's not weird. And the characters have literally nothing to do with each other. They don't even know each other. Perfect. My hand really hurts. But Biba17 isn't back. Chat. I'm stuck. I really want to end stream. But he's not here. And I don't want to end it without him. There we go. That's very fair. just gonna hide this at the bottom. It can live on the canvas, I just need to make sure I don't accidentally turn it on at any point. Ugh. I'm just gonna add more details. I don't want to do anything that's like really gonna kill my hand. So I have a few more weeks before I have to like actually sit my ass down and color this. I'm also ready for spooky. Even though I will miss summer, and no one can make me not miss summer. I love summer. I do miss spooky times. I am ready to embrace the spooky times. You're going clown trick-or-treating this year? That's awesome. Oh yeah, these lines are a good idea. They're adding some, like, depth. Oh, that's awesome. Well, I hope if your friend checks it out, they enjoy it. You know, actually, chat, you want to know something fucked up? I've actually never been to the circus. Like, despite being obsessed with it, I never have gone to the circus. I've watched a lot of media about circuses. Uh, Although I haven't actually seen the American Horror Story that took place in a circus. I've seen, like, clips of an episode from when my family was a couple episodes from when my family was watching it. I caught the final episode and started crying my eyes out because my family explained the context to me. And it's sad. But I, Sleepy Sheepy, have never actually been to a circus. One sec. Oh, wow, wow, wow. I think B had a milkshake earlier. I'm gonna fight him. I want a milkshake. Chat, subscribe to me so I can get a milkshake. You have a cup shaped like a riding elephant? That's fun. Ah! I dropped the tablet on myself.
I'm back.
Ah, Jesus!
You
I'm
jump
okay.
scared.
It did work. You did jump scare me. Please gaze upon perfection.
Yo, peek, 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 peek.
Give me your shit. I ain't asking.
Yes, dude.
But yeah,
Bad luck.
I am so tired. So, thank you everybody so much for coming out. Sorry stream didn't run as long as we normally did today, but I'm tired and I have a job interview tomorrow and I'm already streaming later than I thought I'd be. Tomorrow we're gonna play some DK Bonanza. I don't know if I'm streaming Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I'll let you know. I have RJ work I need to do. But yeah, please remember to drink water and take care of yourself because you're worth it. Bye-bye!
Bye.